Hello, everyone. Thank you for the nice introduction. Today we are talking a lot about challenges and solutions, and I will talk about challenges in randomization challenges in adaptive design trials. All right. First, we will talk about special needs of adaptive design studies that cause these randomization challenges. Then, since many of the adaptive design studies are multi-center trials, we will talk about advanced randomization techniques that facilitate efficient drug use in multi-center trials. We will talk about expansion of advanced randomization techniques to unequal allocation and explain why it should be executed with care. We will also talk about randomization techniques that promote balance in baseline covariates, which is most important at the stage of the interim analysis when the sample is small. We will talk about techniques that deal with large block size, a common problem in adaptive design studies. We will also discuss unblinding considerations and regulatory considerations. One of the major challenges in adaptive design studies is caused by conflicting needs of accelerated development. Indeed, adaptive design studies are performed very often early in drug development, and at that stage the drug supplies are limited and very expensive. On the other hand, to enroll the study fast, these studies require a large number of centers, and that means that a large volume of drug is needed to stock and resupply the centers. With that, these studies require randomization techniques that facilitate economical drug use in multi-center trials. Unequal allocation is common in adaptive design studies. We see it in dose finding studies that often have a large number of treatment arms. The unequal allocation ratio for the next cohort of patients depends on doses performance in earlier cohorts. We also see unequal allocation in two-stage designs. Commonly, stage 2 allocation ratio differs for old arms compared to new arms. We see unequal allocation in studies with sample size re-estimation that have more than 2 treatment arms. Unequal allocation often results in a large block size, which complicates matters even further. Overall, unequal allocation brings additional randomization and drug supplies issues in study execution. Adaptive design studies often involve interim decisions made on a small sample. To make a correct decision, we want to have the treatment groups balance in important baseline covariates. If covariates are not balanced, we could obtain biased results. In a small sample, randomization that ignores covariates doesn't guarantee similarity of the groups. Thus, we would want to use a randomization procedure that enforces balance in covariates. And often in multi-center trials, that means a dynamic allocation procedure. We often face operational challenges when executing randomization in adaptive design studies. First, the allocation ratio might be unknown. It will only be determined after the interim analysis. Thus, we have to prepare for several possible scenarios and ship drug supplies to the sites in advance to support all possible options. We also face blinding issues, often brought on by changes in the allocation ratio drug resupply scheme.